So I picked this up, and recently I did a video on this thing. I got this for $1.25 at my local store. I went to another local store and they just had this sitting on the shelf, and it was going for $5, 25% off. I decided to pick it up and do a video on it. We'll get to that in a second. This thing, when I bought it, I immediately checked the battery compartment and there's no battery in it. I asked the person to see if it works and they said they don't know, so I took a risk and to buy it and see if it works. And you can already see that the motherboard is brown. We're gonna take a look at a teardown in a second, but let's get to see if it works. Now, I don't even know how that passed quality control or whatever that is. 2020, huh? Now let's take that screen protector off, actually. Alright, there we go. We got it. Anyways, now since this thing doesn't have a battery, the only way I can see if it works is if I plug in a DC 6 volt, which I have here, into its glorified mini USB port. You can see here that it's literally glowing. That green LED is so bright, it's reflecting into the screen panel. That's how low quality this thing is. You can also see it coming out of the shell. Oh my god, this thing is so... oof. Let's try turning it on. Volume? Probably one of the most generic music I've ever heard. We've got two options, Chinese or English. Okay, these games. Yep, as I said, this is a 401. I actually haven't looked at this a lot, so we got Double Dragon 2, Hurry Hurry, Street Fighter 2, 01, secretly. We got Paperboy. It's a pretty nice title, but I'm just looking for Mario. We got Super Panda. Huh. That music is really repeating. Let's just turn that off. Okay, so there doesn't seem to... oh, Xevious Tetris 2. Okay, let's try that. Oh, that doesn't look... okay, that D-pad just loves making noises. Oh god, this is... it plays fine emulation wise. The screen is absolutely terrible. God, I can't handle that. How do I... God, you can navigate these menus quickly. Chubby Cherub. So this just has tons of NES ROMs loaded onto it, and they're all, you know, lower end titles. I haven't even... this thing's usually branded with Mario Bros. Like, I'm trying to find it. Like, I'm in the M section, it's not here. So is it an S? Super Mario. That's usually this, you usually have to play that because you can tell the speed that this thing plays in easiest. I can't find it anywhere. Like, despite it being advertised on the main menu, there's literally a screenshot from Mario World 1, the most generic that these things would have on it, yet it's not in the system. Now, why is that? Okay, I'm sick of playing this thing. Let's get to the teardown. I have my screwdriver kit right here. Now, a quick talk about this thing. They left a comment saying that they found it being sold for upwards of $70 on some platforms. I didn't actually know that, and I thought this thing was retailing for $30 when I first bought it. I was actually very surprised when it was going for $50, so put that comment up on the screen for you. Thanks for that. Anyways, what is this screw does it take? Phillips, of course. Let's try this screw. Alright. Nice quality control sticker. This thing does TV out, and it just uses the generic like 3.5. No, it's not 3.5. It's a 2.4, 2.5. I don't know. Headphone jack that goes in AV. I don't have that cord because I just bought just the system on the shelf at the thrift store, and I didn't even know it could do that. But they usually try and do that to go with the Nintendo Switch marketing strategy, and I just don't like that. It's just not worth it. There we go. So now, let's see what beholds us. A very generic motherboard with nothing. Oh yeah, the speaker's just completely seeable from the outside. Like you can just see the speaker through the speaker grills. Anyways, all right. Ooh, that. Okay, come on now. Couldn't have assembled it with a little bit more. I probably just tore the ribbon cable. Oh, maybe I didn't. But that ribbon, that screen is very replaceable. Thank you. I don't even know how to explain that chip. That's from some sort of other device. That's an interchangeable chip that's loaded with the ROMs. Is it warm? Or some, I don't know what that is for. Please let me know down below if you know any leads on it. There's the chip. It's of course blotched in black so somebody can't really see what it is, and so it can be cheaper. There's your extremely janky ribbon cable. I've never seen a ribbon cable like that before. And the screen's held from the motherboard on these big black squares of foam. I should stop touching the screen before it rips. You got your power switch, pretty decent. That looks like a generic one. You got your mini USB port, your AV out, your rubber membranes, which are not nice at all, and your brown motherboard. Okay. And I'm planning on buying these when I see them, to just do a whole series about reviewing these, so make sure to keep an eye out. I'm going to remove that later, but I hope that I didn't damage the motherboard. Now let's get that thing over here and plug that in and see. Now that's in the on position. Let's turn that. Okay, let's just see if it turns on like this, because I would want to do like a skeleton pod. Oh my god, it works. Oh my god, that's hilarious. The start select button aren't there though. This is probably a really bad idea, but I've got, you know, latex gloves on so I won't short anything. Now, God. Let's take a look here. So the A, B, X, and Y buttons go like that. The D-pad goes like this. This goes like that, correct? Yeah, very jankily in there. So that goes like that, and this goes there. Yippee! Let's just lower the motherboard in there raw and see if that does anything. Let's put the very nice switch. Ooh. Come on. You got it. Oh god, no, that's not going in. Oh, maybe? Is it? Ooh, there we go. Is that right? So this goes onto the back like so. Now let's try and see if it still works. I got more dust trapped under the screen than there was before, but it should still work. Now there's your crappy menus with no Mario on it. I still can't believe that. Like, this thing was advertised to have Mario on it. And I actually, way back in the day, before I ended up getting my blue 2DS that got me into actually collecting real systems, I was looking into buying one of these. Like, honestly, I'm super honest with this, but, like, this is e-waste. Like, this ended up at the thrift store for a reason. It was donated to them with brand new with the screen protector applied, which I've ruined that memory. But my honest review is that you don't want to buy one of these just because it's just not worth your money. Like, if you really, really don't have money, it's better to go on your computer and emulate. If you even have a computer, like, emulation is free. This, not worth it. And emulators are coming to iPhones and all this stuff or something. I'm not sure. Don't take my word for it. But it's just like, this is just not worth it. Don't go for it. Anyways, see you guys next time. Let me know your thoughts down below. Bye.